Hello, my dears. I certainly hope your weekend went well. The weekends sometimes seems to fly by. And so here we are. We've already been through Monday and we're looking forward to Thanksgiving. So it'll be a short week for most of us work-wise. But this is Resilient Lives, just checking on you and trusting that you have been enjoying your plans for the weekend coming up and and for what you've been doing. It is interesting how we keep adapting to changes. changes. Life equals changes. Who would have thought that it would get down to a mathematical equation? Life equals changes equals change. I probably would not have focused on it so much, but it's just this year it is so evident because change is so fast moving. What are your thoughts? I mean, it has been quite a year, 2020. And so here we are coming up on Thanksgiving, the thankful season. And one more month to go. I never usually rush through a year, especially November, because that is frequently my birthday month and I want to celebrate. But I am looking forward to the end of the pandemic life. I'm sure you are too. But we're hanging in there because we're realizing that resilience is something that helps you focus on change and dealing with change. And there's a lot of people that don't like change, but we don't really get a choice because if life is changed, our challenge is to figure out how we're going to handle it, what we're going to do with it. Full of choices. Here we are back again at that choice word. So I certainly hope that you will have an enjoyable Thanksgiving. As we prepare again, we're looking at that question that we looked at way at the end of the first phase, when the question was, should I go or should I stay? And that was after being quarantined for the first time and being in, and then with the numbers getting to the appropriate level, we were then trying to decide, do I want to go out? How do I feel about it? That was then, and now this is now, because after the summer and a lot of people just kind of went a little nutsy and the surge has gone up. Here we are at Thanksgiving, and here in a lot of the states, they're suggesting you don't go out. You stay home and not go out. And so we are looking at how to do Thanksgiving. What do we want to do? How do we feel safe? And you know, that causes just a little bit of grieving, because I come from a large family. I don't have a family as large as my family, but I'm used to having all of my family at the table and just laughing and eating, and this year we will do it novelly, what we've talked about. We might have to do some Zooming, but we will adjust and accommodate And why would we do that? Well, because we want to be safe. I certainly have had some ups and downs. I had a family member who was tested positive, and so we were quarantined. Of course, we took the test and we are negative, but it does get your attention once it comes that close to you, because it's not something that you see, and you don't always know where this COVID is coming from. So I would urge you to stay safe and remember that this is a decision right now that you want to make so that you'll be safe. And we can do the holidays another day, another way, another time. We can celebrate this time, but we'll celebrate it novelly. I've had to change my plans. I've had to give up speaking engagements. And yeah, it's not my first choice, but we talked about Plan B. And it helps us to recognize that we're being optimistic. Being optimistic means that things are going to work out. They are going to work out. We're flexible, and things are going to work out. And we have to remember that, because we want to continue to live and thrive so that we will make it to the new year. And with all of the vaccines that are coming into being, there is a light at the end of the tunnel. And we are believing in a brighter future. It's got to be brighter, because we're saddened with all of the things that are happening to so many people that we know. My prayer, of course, with Thanksgiving is for those who don't have much, that they will have food, and that they will have some place to stay. And so there's so much going on, but we're thankful for each other. And I just wanted to get that in on this Monday. It's a short week, and so I just wanted to let you know that you're loved, you're thought of. And as we prepare to celebrate Thanksgiving in a novel way, I want you to remember the choices that you make are those that will keep you safe. Because resilient people are flexible. They're flexible in their way of thinking and their way of reacting, and they come up with a plan. I'm already planning. I said, well, I'll Zoom this and I'll do some games, but we make our own fun. And I would ask that you would stay safe, know that you're loved, and reach out and touch someone, call someone, be an encouragement to someone, because everyone needs a touch, a call. So have a good day, and we will be in touch again. But remember, whether you go out or stay, do what's best for you. Don't be swayed by anybody else. Think about you. That's what I had to think about. And I certainly was torn, but I thought, I want to be safe, and I don't want to get this COVID, because it's a challenging situation. So I'm sending you a virtual hug, and that will just be the beginning of beaming you love on this Thanksgiving week. I'm thankful for you. Be kind to yourself, and be thankful for yourself, because you're well. Bye now.